in the Your Turn book, okay, called A Foxtail. So this week we've been reading stories that tells us about the special features that we find on animals' body. Okay, and today the story has two characters. The first character is a fox and the second character is a hen. As we all know that this is how a fox looks, and that it's known for the way it looks and for its bushy tail. And we all know that a hen is like a mommy chicken, so it lays eggs. Okay, so let's find out the story about a foxtail. On page 1, Fox wanted to eat. I see hen, Fox said. I will get an egg from her. So as you see here, Fox is hungry and he decided that he wants to get an egg from hen. Let's go to page 2. Let's see what he tells her. May I take that egg? Fox asked. No, you may not, said hen. I will trick hen and get that egg, said Fox. Fox dressed up. He put on a hat and old pants. He went to see hen. Okay, so on page 2 and 3, Fox, in the beginning of the story, Fox was hungry and he wants to eat. So he sees hen standing with an egg. So he thinks to himself, I want that egg from hen. So what does he do? He goes and he asks hen, may I take the egg? Okay, he asked her if he could take the egg. What did hen said? She said no. She refused. She said, no, you may not. So he thinks of a plan. He thinks of doing something so he can trick her. Okay, he has a plan on his mind and he decides to dress in old pants. He decides to wear old pants, okay, and put on a hat. So the hen would not know that he is Fox. Okay. Do you think hen will know if it's the fox or not? Let's go see on page 4. Okay, so on page 4, he asked hen for an egg. Ha, said hen, you cannot trick me. I see a fox tail. Hen did not give Fox any eggs. So he after he got dressed up, he dressed as a farmer, and he went to her and he asked her, can I have the egg? But hen started laughing. She said, ha, you cannot trick me. I can see your tail. And she refused to give him the egg. Okay, and that was the end of the story. So that was a very short story, and that shows you that the hen noticed Fox, although he was dressed up. Let's see what page 157 is asking you to do. It says reread a foxtail. Use the number to order the events. So as you guys know that this week we've been talking about the sequence of the story. Okay, the sequence means to put the story in order. What happened in the beginning, middle, and end. All right, so the book wants you to reread a foxtail. Reread means to go back and read the story again, and it wants you to number the sentences here. Okay, we have 3 sentences here, and it wants you to number what happened first. You will write number 1 next to the sentence. What happens after that or next, you will write number 2. And what happened last, you will write number 3. Okay, so if you guys don't remember, you can go back and read the story. Okay, now we're going to read the sentences to see which one is number 1, which one is number 2, and which one is number 3. Okay, so the first sentence says Fox dressed up. Okay, Fox dressed up here means he put on clothes. Number 2, I see hen, Fox said. Number 2 says that Fox sees hen. Okay, he sees hen and he says, I see hen. Number 3, ha, said hen, you can not trick Fox. You cannot trick me, Fox. Okay, so sentence number 3 is when hen laughs and tells Fox, "You cannot trick me." So if you guys remember from the story, what happened first? Did the fox get dressed up, or did the fox see hen, or did hen tell fox that you cannot trick me? So the first thing that happened is number 2. Fox sees hen and he goes to her. Okay, what happens next? The second thing that happens is Fox is sentence number 1. Fox dressed up. Fox made a plan to dress as a farmer and go to ask hen for an egg. Okay, at the end of the story, hen knows that this is the fox because she sees his tail. So number 1 would be sentence number 2. We will write number 1 here. Number 2 will be number 1 because fox got dressed up. And number 3 is at the end of the story, hen knows that fox from his tail. Okay, those were the answers for page 157. Okay, and here's the model answers from the book, which I also uploaded on SMS. Okay, and now let's go to page 162. Page 162 are questions also about the story. Okay, so we said that a plot is what happens in the story. So when we write what happens in the story in the correct sequence, in order, this is our plot. Okay, to summarize the story in the correct order, in steps. Okay, it says here, A, reread a fox tale. Think about how the author used sequence to tell the plot. Circle and fill in the words in bold that best complete the sentence. Okay, so we will go back and read the story, and now we will choose which one did the author, the correct part of what the author said. Number 1, first, the author told what fox wanted or hen wanted. Okay, number 1, first, the author told what fox wanted. Okay, on the first page, it showed us that fox wanted to eat. So the author showed us or told us what fox wanted. Okay, we will circle fox wanted and write it on the line. Number 2, next, the author told how fox got or did not get what he wanted. Okay, on page 2, it showed us that fox went to ask a hen that if he could take her egg. Okay, but she refused. She said, no, you may not. So next, the author told how fox did not get what he wanted. Number 2, we will circle did not get, because he could not get the egg from her. And number 3, then the author told how fox made a plan or gave up, showed us how fox made a plan. He made a plan that he would dress up as a farmer and a hat, and he will go and ask her if he could take the egg. Okay, gave up means to say, all right, I cannot take the egg from her, so he leaves. No, he had a plan. He had a plan to dress up and go ask her again. So number 3, circle this, okay, and write it on the line. Number B, write what happened last. Okay, last, if you guys remember, last, the hen knows that the fox, that the farmer is a fox, and she knows from his tail. Okay, so at the end of the story, or at last, the hen knows that the farmer is not a farmer, and that he is a fox, and he's trying to trick her. These are the answers. The hen knows that the fox wants to trick her by taking her egg and dressing up as a farmer. Okay, these are the answers, page 162. And that's what we did today in your turn. And we also did grammar, which we have another video for.